some stage grinding. What's going on, man? How you been? Like, what is taking forever to load this? There we go. I was about to say. I've been good. How about you? I've been doing alright, man. I just been trying to fool with some editing software and kinda don't have it perfected, so I'm just learning how to use it and everything, and posting my first video with some sort of like editing software. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not right. It's not completely perfect, but I do know there are some things that I do like about it that I'm definitely gonna take some of my videos. I use CapCut. It's very easy. That's what I've been using. Yeah, that's what I've fooled with. I wouldn't say it's easy. Like, I don't know how to explain it, man. Like, I wouldn't say it's easy, but I definitely would say, like, if you can master Share Factory, that's the next step. Like, that's the next stepping stone. I wouldn't say it's easy, though. I know it sounds crazy. Maybe I just gotta take... You know, now I say Share Factory, everything in Share Factory is super easy to use, but if you've never messed with that stuff, it's pretty difficult. It's not that easy on PC, but on phone it is. See, I don't think you can take, like, a huge video, though, and post it from your phone, though. At least I don't think you can. Because, see, on the PlayStation, with the app, you can only do, like, 3-minute videos. Which really, I mean, that really sucks. Because if I could do that from the phone and it came out looking good, I would just do everything from the phone, honestly. But with it only, like, you know, everything that I have made, honestly, dude, all those videos, like that Breakpoint video, all of those videos have actually been made through Share Factory. The thumbnails have not been. The thumbnails are from Canva. But everything that I have done, man, it has been on Share Factory, which is, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy that I've gotten that much mileage out of it. Yeah. Yeah, Canva's pretty good too. Like, I just wish Canva had more of an editing software. It's just really a thumbnail. I think it's one of the best places for thumbnails. I've never seen a, I don't know, like, it's pretty good for thumbnails for sure. Especially the Pro version, which is what I have. The Pro version, I use PixArt for thumbnails, but my thumbnails aren't that good. You gotta try using Canva, man. The only thing that stinks about Canva is like, you know, you're just so limited. But if you have that, I'm telling you right now though, if you have Pro, man, it really takes your thumbnails to a whole nother level. CapCut is good though. I mean, I gotta learn it though. That's the big thing. And I don't have CapCut Pro. That's the only thing that sucks is like, that's another like thing where I'm just kind of limited. Now, if CapCut, I don't know about like their thumbnails and stuff, but if CapCut, like, if it could, you know, have some decent, like, thumbnail maker, if it has like a decent thumbnail maker, I didn't really fool with it, but like, if there's a lot of customization for their, like, thumbnail maker or whatever on there, then I may go to it and just drop Canva completely. But another thing that I'm like, that's really irritating, but I don't mind to do it, is like when I live stream, like, I wish I could go on my phone and take the picture, like the WRC 6 picture that I got. I wish I could take that from I don't know how to explain it. I wish I could take like the photo from the thumbnail photo that I've got on here now. I wish I could use that from the phone to the live stream. So like, let's say I start live streaming for WRC 6. I can't like put that thumbnail to the phone. Like, I have to do it from the computer. I don't know why it's like that, but that's very annoying. That is very annoying, because then what I have to do is I have to get on the computer, I have to take that photo, I have to like go to Canva, take the photo, download it to my computer, and then go into my YouTube, and then go into my YouTube, and then go to the live stream that I've started, and then boom. Because that's what takes my live stream like 20 seconds for me to start talking. Because that's what I'm doing, is I'm on the computer putting that thumbnail in there. It's no big deal, but like, I just wish there was a way to just do it from the phone. But like, every time I go to the phone and I try and I click manage, I can't manage my live stream on the phone. That's the most simplistic way I can explain it. I can't manage my live stream thumbnail from the phone, but I can from the computer. Very weird. Is there a way to find some kind of free premium version from the internet? If you're talking about Canva, dude, I have no idea. I don't have a clue. Like an absolute clue. I mean, there is some stuff though that I can do that I really like. Like, I managed to put my emblem on the latest video that I posted on the Call of Duty Vanguard. I managed to put like my actual emblem. Like, I couldn't stand that Red Dead emblem from Share Factory. But I'm still thinking like, I gotta figure out an intro or something. I have downloaded PixArt from Happy Mod, which gives me free premium. I have downloaded PixArt from Happy Mod, which gives me free premium. See, I don't know enough about computers, man. I don't know like all those tricks and stuff like that. And to be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, Canva I mean, Canva, man, I think that is a brilliant thumbnail maker. Like any of my videos, man, like I can just go on there, make the thumbnail, and then wait till the video's uploaded, then boom, just post it. As soon as the video gets uploaded from PlayStation or whatever, then I just boom. I need to try Canva. It's pretty good. I mean, you know, there's a lot that you can do for the free version, but man, that pro version, it just takes it up a notch. It really does. It really takes it up a notch. It's so good for thumbnails, in my opinion. I'm not the best editing person ever, but man, I could really tell a difference. I could really tell a difference in some stuff. Like, I mean, you could basically just take any picture, any photo, and basically just take the person and like use it as a almost as a emblem, pretty much. I say emblem, but you basically can use it as like a I don't know, like pretty much like a sticker. That's what I meant to say. You should do those Platinum videos where you get all the trophies in one video and talk about the game. The only thing about it, man, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I am going to be honest with you about it. It takes a lot of work to make those videos. And I'm not saying that I would not ever do that. But the problem is it takes a lot of time to make those videos, for number one. And number two, a lot of those guys that when I watch them, they're taking like gameplay from their videos, like just where they're actually playing from like their live stream or whatever they're doing. They're taking like highlights of their gameplay, and I would have to do that. So I'd have to take highlights of my gameplay. I'd have to take, you know, a lot of recordings and commentating and editing. Exactly. And like, I don't know, man. I'm not one of these people where like I like making a video like that and taking 2 more months to make a video. I mean, obviously they're doing it the opposite, right? I'm not getting many views, but I'm posting about every 2 or 3 days, which is some of these other guys are making huge videos, like huge, like recordings, editing, but they're only posting once every like 3 weeks. And I don't know, man. And another thing too is like, I love kind of the trophy grind. I might try to do one of those videos one day. Yeah, I mean, I might. I thought about doing some commentating on Abzu. So like, I posted a video on Abzu today as well about earning 100% of the trophies, which is only like 10 or 11. I thought about putting in what they call a video bit on Share Factory, and I thought about like doing a voiceover and like just kind of, you know, kind of showing kind of what I was doing. But I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I'm not quite sure. I love doing those like how-to videos. I love making those videos and trying to help people with stuff. Like the Tom Clancy video that I made, the Mafia videos that I made, I think there's like a Need for Speed video I made, a couple Skyrim videos that I've made, like those how-to helping videos. I love doing that type of stuff. Anything that I can find that just is very aggravating for a lot of people, and that I could try to make it as easy as possible. I love doing that type of stuff because I know how miserable some of that stuff really is. I really do. And if I'm able to figure it out, huh, I'm making a video on it. Especially if I look on YouTube and no one has a video on it. Because I know how aggravating it is, and it's like, well, why isn't nobody making a video on that? Like, you know, that's the first thing I like ask myself is like, why isn't somebody like showing this? Like, this needs to be addressed, you know. But you know, it is what it is. Alright. There ain't a whole lot you can do with some games. I know that I was having problems with some stuff on Neverwinter when I was playing it back in the day, and I looked through, you know, videos of that, and there's pretty much nothing. There's pretty much nothing on that game, even though it's a free-to-play game. But the only problem is you make how-to videos on that game like constantly changes. So it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, I can make a how-to video, but, you know, within 6 months if the game changes and they do something to change the way people play, then the video is pretty much useless. But yeah, those how-to videos and stuff like that to help people out, I really enjoy doing that type of stuff. But the Vanguard videos, they're going to come to an end because you kind of burnt that out. Is the Red Dead Redemption Platinum good? Is it good? Yeah, dude, it's like one of my favorite games. I mean, but I don't know what you mean by is it good. Like, is the game good or is the Platinum easy? Like, what do you mean by like the Platinum is good? Because to me, the game is good, so I didn't care to Platinum that game, to be honest. Like, the game is just really, really good. It's like, it's top 5 for sure. I don't know if I can put it number 1, but it's definitely like top 5 console game all time for me. It's top 5 game all time for me for console. Are the trophies enjoyable? I mean, most of them aren't too bad. I know the 18 bears, you got to just kind of be careful because, you know, there are spots where like you'll kill a bear and you'll skin it, and then all of a sudden there's 2 more that just appear, and the bears can kill you pretty quick. But I mean, as long as you're following that trophy guide for the PS4 version, I mean, they kind of tell you, you know, like use the best weapons, you know, just try to play it safe. Don't go out there and like, you know, like a maniac and just running around and stuff, you know. I mean, that trophy can be a little annoying because if you die, you know, whatever your last save is what it is, you know. So let's say you kill 2 bears and then the 3rd one kills you. Well, now you have no progress because your last save was, you know, you didn't have any bear kills. So like, you got to just, you know, pay attention and stuff like that with certain stuff. I mean, there's a lot of story-related trophies. Those are easy. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything really else. I mean, I'm just trying to think of stuff, really. I mean, obviously the Undead Nightmare stuff, if you're playing the PS4 version, you got to do Undead Nightmare for Platinum. But if you have the PS3 version, Red Dead Undead Nightmare is DLC. It's not required for Plat. But the problem is, if you play the PS3 version, there's online trophies you gotta do. But if you play the PS4 version, there's no online trophies you have to do. It's all offline. So, I mean, the easiest is going to be the PS4 because, you know, you don't have to mess with online. But, you know, if you want to get plat on PS4, you have to do Undead Nightmare. And there's a couple trophies in Undead Nightmare where it's pretty RNG, like finding the Chupacabra and finding the unicorn. Of course, if you watched my last live stream from when I was doing the Road to Platinum videos, I think it was episode 20. It's like a 5-hour stream. You'll you'll see why the Chupacabra and the unicorn, finding both of those was a real pain in the rear. It was not fun. that was part of the, I guess, platinum that's pretty annoying. If you need something that's like that, I guess if you need something that's like, you know, what's the hardest part of the platinum, or what's the most annoying part, or that, you know, those two trophies for sure. I'm trying to think of anything else. Rank 10 and all the challenges. The treasure hunter is easy because you can just look it up. For sure. Like the treasure hunter, it's easy. The explosive rifle challenge, I think it is on that game. We have to reach rank 10 or whatever. That's, I think, easier in my opinion on Undead Nightmare, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Undead Nightmare. And then the Tomahawk challenges I actually did on Red Dead, like the main game. Because I thought the Tomahawk challenges were easier on Red Dead. But you could do the Tomahawk on Undead Nightmare too, it don't really matter. But there are different challenges. So like, for, you know, the Tomahawk challenges on Undead Nightmare are going to be a little different than Red Dead, because Undead Nightmare is just nothing but zombies, and Red Dead, the main game, is not zombies. So it is. I'm trying to think of anything else to give you any more info on it. I mean, it is like a grind. I wouldn't say it's like, oh man, you know, that was you know, that's definitely not a 30-hour game. But it's definitely less grindy than Red Dead 2. Because in my opinion, Red Dead 2 was just, man, it was off the rails. I mean, rank 50 in itself is a pretty good grind for the online multiplayer. Multiplayer trophies aren't too bad in Red Dead 2, though, to be fair. But the rank 50 was just such a grind. Just such a grind. Yeah, Red Dead 2 is very grind. Yeah, so like, if, I mean, if you want to compare it to that, Red Dead is less grindy. But it's not like, oh, give me the platinum type of deal. It's not 30 hours. I don't know, like, this game that I'm playing, I think it is more grindy than Red Dead, but to be fair, this game is technically easier than Red Dead. So, take that with a grain of salt, you know? The study animals trophy in Red Dead 2, I have heard it takes very long and they don't always spawn. Yeah, it's pretty painful. It's pretty painful. I remember sitting there in life for 5 hours looking for a red robin. Literally 3 hours looking for a red robin bird, sitting there with my binoculars, looking everywhere for a red robin. A northern red robin. I will never forget it. How miserable that was. And keep in mind, I've already grinded out like all these other like animals, you know, which also took quite a while. Obviously, there's some that are just complete gimmies, but then there's probably about 25 animals where you really have to like look. 25 to 30 animals where you actually have to like figure out where they're at. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind doing that game because it's just like Red Dead 1, man. I really love that game too, but yeah, I mean, it is a grind. That game is a grind. And you have to skin like all the animals besides the birds, I think. All the small stuff. Like, you don't have to skin the real small stuff like any of the birds or something like that. Do Red Dead Redemption 2 again. Yeah, I probably would, honestly. I would like to live stream that game if they ever make a PS5 stack with trophies. But maybe sometime, man, I could get like an Elgato, get some decent editing software, and be able to stream a little bit more. But yeah, Red Dead 2 definitely. I don't know, man, just something about those games, like I think they're better than GTA personally, but that's just me. Probably auto pop them in a PS5. Yeah, possibly. Honestly. Probably would. I wouldn't say like I'm not a fan of auto popping, but I don't know, man. Something about it. Of course, I auto popped Destiny 2. Have you got any GTA Platinum? GTA 4 I actually have. Crazy enough. I have 4 but not 5. That's wild, ain't it? No GTA 5 Platinum, but I got 4 done. I don't have 100% for 4 though. Because freaking Ballad of Gay Tony. You got 100% those missions on Ballad of Gay Tony. And I remember getting frustrated with it, and I remember I told one of my buddies, I was like, yeah, man, Tony's missions are pretty gay. Ballad of Gay Tony. Tony's missions are pretty gay. I remember just getting pretty frustrated with it, and I didn't go back and play it. Now I probably go back and have a even more miserable time with it, because I don't even know what I'm doing. I may go back sometime, but I've kind of got it now in my head what I'm going to do. I've already got a list of games that I'm going to be going for Platinum for. I have the GTA 5 Platinum, but it doesn't sound as easy as the Red Dead 2. Yeah. To be fair, though, those gold medals on Red Dead 2, I know that you have to get them all in one go, but they're really not that bad. When they came out with that update where they made it to where, like, so at the very beginning, when that game came out, the first, I guess, year and a half, you couldn't, so, like, let's say at the end of the game, I'm not going to spoil anything, but at the end of the game, like, you get a bunch of cash, right? At the very end, you get a bunch of cash, bunch of money, and, you know, you can buy pretty much anything in the game with the amount of money you have at that, you know, after the game. So, you know, you can buy Deadeye tonics and everything, right? Well, there's you know, at the end, just like GTA 5 and those type of games, you can replay the missions, you know, to see if you want to get gold. Well, when you would replay the missions back in the day, when the first, like, year or so that Red Dead 2 was out, your Deadeye and your stuff that you bought doesn't transfer over to when you replayed the missions. So, like, for example, let's say you have, like, an Evans repeater, You know, let's say you have like really, like a good revolver, like the Schofield revolver, and you know, I don't know, the Mauser pistol. Let's say you have those three weapons at the end of the game. You couldn't use those weapons when you replayed a mission. They basically gave you like the stuff that you can use. Like they would give you like a cattleman's revolver with like 20 bullets and like one Deadeye. So like, you know, people were just mad, dude, because they're like, dude, I should be able to use the stuff that I got at the end of the game, you know. Basically, they made it significantly easier. That you know, but rightfully so, dude, to be fair, because you know, if I play a game and get to the end of the game and I have, you know, all this stuff, you know, I should be able to use it on the replayability feature, you know. That was my whole thing with it. The main language is not English. I don't know if I said that right. I meant that Red Dead 2 is much harder. Yeah. Yeah, it is, but I think a lot of it was the 70 gold medals I think people were complaining about. That the 70 gold medals were much harder on Red Dead 2. And the reason why is because you have to do, you know, on GTA 5, you could just do one objective and get it gold. You know, and then replay that same mission and get another gold objective, you know. But in Red Dead 2, you have 4 objectives. You have to get all 4 objectives gold in one run. And if you don't, then then it doesn't count. You have to restart it again. So you have to get all the objectives gold in one run. So let's say, you know, your objectives are 20 headshots, get 5 Deadeye kills, and complete the mission in under 5 minutes. Well, if you get 5 minutes and 20 headshots, but you don't get 5 Deadeye kills, then you got to restart and do them all. You got to do that whole thing again on Red Dead 2. But whenever you know, now that they made it to where, you know, all your stuff carries over from the main game to the replayability missions, it's much easier. And I know that sounds kind of confusing probably to you, but once you play it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Like if you go to the replay missions on that game, like back in the day, they just, you know, you didn't get the stuff that you had. They gave you stuff to use. And some of the stuff that they gave you was crap, like a cattleman's revolver and like 1 Deadeye. Well, now you get to use all your weapons from the main game that you have and all the Deadeye that you buy and stuff like that, which it just makes it 10 times easier. But that's how it should be, man. Like, I shouldn't be forced to use, like, these certain weapons on a game like that. But I know I'm talking a storm here. For sure. But I'm trying to, I guess, make it make sense. But it's kind of hard to explain. Yeah, I don't know. Something about Red Dead I like a little bit more than GTA. I don't know what it is. That's a good explanation. I appreciate that. Sometimes I do a little bit more rambling, a lot of times, but it's the best way. It's the best way I can explain it, really. I'm just glad they made it easier. Oh, word. Tell you what, I will be happy once I'm done with this. Oh man, my engine is fried. Or not my engine, but yeah, it's pulling the car to the left. That's rough. I'm gonna try and get all 3 Uncharted Platinums. Do you have them, and is crushing really hard? So I do have all 3 of those games done. 1, 2, and 3 on the PS4. I have 100%ed all 3 because you know DLC trophies for the brutal and the speedrun. So I do have all 3 of those games 100%. Crushing on 2. Crushing on 1 is easy. Now, there's a spot on 1, and I'm gonna, you know what? I might make a video on that. You know what? That's actually a good idea. I'm gonna make a video on Uncharted 1. I don't know when I'm gonna post it, but you just actually gave me a really good idea on a video that a lot of people, it'll help a lot of people out on crushing. It'll help a lot of people out on crushing. To make a video because I want to know it. So basically, like, there's a spot on Uncharted 1 where you, like, jump down in this gully. It's like a little 4x4 room. It's like a little square box. And there's a bunch of people that come after you, basically. But in order to trigger the people, you have to jump down there. But there's actually a car that if you shoot the car, it triggers the people. So you don't actually have to jump down there. And so, like, you know, if you shoot the car, you don't actually have to jump down there, which basically causes, like, it basically makes you able to maneuver a lot easier in that little part. Like, because you don't have to jump down, you don't have to, like, constantly check back and forth, left and right. It just makes it easier, makes it a lot easier. And what I'll probably do in that video is I'll probably, like, demonstrate it, like, while I'm down there in that gully. I'll, like, demonstrate it on crushing, and then I'll do it the other way, and I'll like, you'll see, like, a kind of a side-by-side comparison how much easier the other method is. But other than that part on Uncharted 1 that I remembered, I don't remember anything being bad on that. I actually think Uncharted 1's the easiest game to platinum. Other than the 3 combo where you have to do the, I think it's called like a super combo or something. Or a brutal combo. Yeah, it's a brutal combo and you got to get 3 in a row. The problem is when you hit square, square, triangle for a brutal combo, it doesn't always register a brutal combo, which is crazy. Like, I remember it took me like over an hour to get 3 brutal combos in a row because it just doesn't register square, square, triangle. It doesn't register it. Like it's delayed. Like, you can't just spam square, square, triangle. Like, you have to time it. It's one of these, like, timing things. We have to time it right to get a brutal combo. And you got to get 3 in a row. So that can be a little frustrating. I mean, other than that, and in that one spot on crushing, I don't remember anything being bad. Obviously, you got collectibles, which are a pain in the rear. But I don't know. I would say the first game, even despite that part on crushing, and even despite that really annoying brutal combo trophy, I still think it's the easiest. And then I would probably say 3 is the second easiest. Out of those 3 games, though, it's my least favorite, but that's not like saying that game is bad at all, because that game's actually pretty good. And then 2 for crushing it's rough. I'm not gonna lie, but as long as you take your time, it's really not too bad. But I wouldn't say it's easy, to be honest. I would not say it's easy. I definitely would not say it's easy. But if I had to give you like an order on like the Platinum from easiest to hardest, Uncharted 1, Uncharted 3, Uncharted 2. I don't care if it's hard as long as it's not a 10 out of 10 difficulty. Nah, it's not. It's no Super Meat Boy or nothing. Something like along those lines. No way. No way I would rate that 10 out of 10. I don't know. I tend to give my difficulties a little higher than some people, you know. Just because, especially if you're a new player to the game, I try to keep that in mind too with stuff. I don't know, I'll give it, if it's 100% with the brutal mode, playing it with brutal, I'd probably give them all like a 5 out of 10. But with the crushing, maybe a 4. Maybe a 5 actually, 4 or 5. But you know what, I'll probably lean 5, and then with the brutal, probably a 6, maybe 6.5. Because you do have to do the speed run, so I'd probably go 6.5 with it. Maybe a 6, somewhere in that margin. Yeah, no 10 out of 10, no way. No way at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some parts in there that are pretty rough, but nothing where I like just gave up. I mean, that's hard for me to do, just give up on a trophy. But there hasn't been some stuff that I have, like, you know, like GTA 4, I kind of just had enough of it. But I may go back to it. I mean, I have plat, so that was my biggest thing with it, was to get plat. How many distance I got? 3276. How many stages do I have? 506 stages. 506 stages. Whew. Tell you what, I'm so sick of like doing that track. I'm gonna do the other one. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one again. Just because I'm so sick of doing that other one. Man. Oh, here we go. How many meters is this? 4,500 meters? Oh. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get a false start for that. Wow. Well, there goes the steering on this. I might switch it back to automatic. Are the Infamous games good because they're really popular? I was thinking of Platinum, one of those. Yeah, I love those games. The first game of the 5 that are in the series, the first game is the best, in my honest opinion. 2 is good. 2's like gameplay is better. but story-wise, it's not as good. Festival of Blood is alright for what it is, but it's pretty short. But it's alright. I wouldn't say it's great, but I wouldn't say it sucks. I'll tell you a game that gets a lot of crap, and that's Infamous Second Son on PS4. I don't know why it gets a lot of crap, because it's really not even that bad. But it does. I mean, it's obviously nowhere near as good as the Infamous games on PS3, but the fact that it kind of gets like a bad name is kind of crazy, because I don't even think that game is even that bad. I would actually argue that that game's kind of underrated compared to like some games that I have seen on the PS4. But that's just my personal opinion. If you're gonna do easy, like if we're talking easy, the easiest one to do is Infamous First Light on PS4. It probably will take you about, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours. What about First Light? Easiest one, by far. Not even close. It is not even close. I don't even remember there being any difficulty trophies in it. Because the story mode, you could probably do it in a day. If that, like a couple hours, like 4 hours. And then you've got the challenge mode, which it's not necessarily easy, but it's definitely not hard, nowhere near hard. I wouldn't even say medium, maybe slight. A little bit more than easy, but like not even medium difficulty. Since it's 4 out of 10. I wouldn't even say that game's a 4 out of 10. I know they probably rank it like that, but nah, I would say 3.5, maybe a 3. And I'm just being honest too. Like, I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, I mean that game. Yeah, I mean, Second Son would be the next easiest on PS4, and then I would say Festival of Blood. The only reason I wouldn't put Festival of Blood above Second Son is because there is some online that you have to do for Festival of Blood, and it's like you have to rate like 20 matches. You have to rate them. There's like a little rating box. You have to like rate them, and then you have to like play 5 other people's matches, you know, and then you have to like, I can't remember. There's some online stuff in there. It's not too bad, because I remember there's a trophy guide for it, and they explain how to do everything. Really good trophy guide on PSN profiles for that game. That's the only reason I would say Second Son is easier, just because you don't have to fool with any online. Top favorite Platinum trophies that I've done? Well, I'll tell you right now, my favorite Platinum that I've done out of all the games that I've played is NASCAR The Game Inside Line, because that game was probably one of my favorite racing games that I ever played. Like, I played it like back in fucking middle school. Like, so that game is just, you know, memories for me, definitely like Inside Line. So when I went back like about 3 or 4 years ago and platinum that game, it brought back a few memories and stuff. But that, I mean, that game isn't like a joke. Like, that game's like they rated an 8 out of 10. That game is not an 8 out of 10. I would say a 7, maybe a 6.5. But he's rating that so high, I think, because if you've never played a NASCAR game, you have to kind of understand the rules and how everything kind of works. So, I mean, maybe, but that's such a stretch compared to some of the games that I've seen get ratings, personally. I might go 7 because if I'm gonna go 6.5 with the Uncharted games, that probably deserves a 7. But yeah, that 8 out of 10, that was a real stretch when I seen that guide. I mean, there's some pretty tough parts. Like there's like inside highlight challenges, inside the line highlight challenges, which are basically like these challenges in the game. It's like a little challenge mode. You basically have to beat a driver with certain, like, they give you like a certain stipulation, like, you know, your car is like super loose or it's super like all over the place, and then you have to run this guy down and pass him within like 3 laps, and if you don't do it, then you fail it and you got to retry it. You know, it's that type of stuff. But they're hard. Like they're not easy. Like there's a couple of them that are easy, but then they give you a couple like really challenging ones to do. And I mean, it's not a walk in the park. That game's not a walk in the park. So I would definitely say that game is my number 1. I mean, Neverwinter's probably got to be on there just because it's a huge MMORPG and it is very, very grindy. Very grindy. Even though it's a free-to-play, that's probably on there. Friday the 13th, just because of how grindy it was. I guess I'm more so saying my proudest, as if not my favorite. But I'm more saying my proudest. Friday, Neverwinter, Inside Line. Probably GTA 4 and Red Dead 2, just because, you know, those games were grindy. Like, very, very grindy, and some of them were kind of tough. I don't know where I would rank them, but they would have to be in there. Fallout New Vegas for memories, for sure. I'd have to put New Vegas up there. It's another top 5 console game for me, all time. It's really mind-blowing that they have not ported that to a PS4, because I would play that right now if they did. I'm trying to think of anything else, really, that just comes to mind right off the ripper. I mean, those 5 right there. Neverwinter, NASCAR The Game Inside Line, New Vegas, Red Dead 2, GTA 4. Those are probably my proudest. I'm trying to think of anything else. Probably look through them, honestly, just to see. 100, maybe for 100%, not necessarily for Platinum, but since I got the 100% on Borderlands 1, that Underdome Riot, that was pretty egregious. I have to say, that was pretty egregious. There's nothing like just sitting and farming kills in a round-based survival map for 75 rounds. And then after you do that, do 3 more survival matches of 100 rounds each. I mean, that was pretty egregious. But I would just say that DLC. I wouldn't really even say the game, because the game isn't even really, honestly, all that hard. I mean, I don't know, because they're really like, I wouldn't say there has been like really hard games that I've played though. I mean, there has been, don't get me wrong, but there hasn't been like, I don't know, Uncharted 2 Brutal. That's probably one of my proudest things that I've done. So I guess maybe the Uncharted 200% probably would be in there, but I'd probably put it like 10. Just because that game really isn't that hard. But New Vegas, Inside Line, Red Dead 2, GTA 4, Neverwinter for sure. No question about it. Trying to think, like, if I'm gonna do favorites, well, I'll tell you right now, for favorite platinums, New Vegas, Red Dead 1, those are the first two. Those are two right off the bat for favorites. So I guess my top 10 favorite platinums, Red Dead 1, Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim, those three games right there for sure. I'm not ranking these though, so like I'm just Spec Ops The Line. That game is like still to this day that game is criminally underrated. Criminally underrated. I wish more people would play it. I really do. I wish more people would play it. Because that game still doesn't get the love that it deserves, man. So good. It's just not your typical military shooter. Probably those four right off the bat. Neverwinter, I would still put Neverwinter in there just because I really enjoyed the game. So I'd probably put that in there. So that's 5. Inside Line is 6. Probably wouldn't put Red Dead 2 just because... I don't know, actually. You know what? I'd probably put Red Dead 2 and GTA 4 in there. Actually. So I'm trying to think. That's what, 7? Then if I had to pick 3 more... Infamous 1, that would be 8. Definitely Infamous 1. If I had to pick 2 more, though, I'd have to look at my I'd have to look at all the games that I've got platinum, and then I'd have to decide. Honestly, I'd have to honestly decide, but I don't even know if you're still there, but man, if I had to give you my favorites, definitely those 8 that I said. So NASCAR Inside Line, Red Dead 1, Fallout New Vegas, Neverwinter, Red Dead 2, GTA 4, yeah, Red Dead, New Vegas, Neverwinter. Yeah, Red Dead 1, New Vegas, Neverwinter, freaking trying to think. Inside Line, Spec Ops The Line, Infamous 1, that's 6. I think I said them all right. Red Dead 1, New Vegas, Neverwinter, Spec Ops The Line, Infamous 1, GTA 4. I mean, I don't know about Red Dead 2, because, like, it is really a good game, but, man, Skyrim, I forgot to put Skyrim in there, so there we go. Skyrim would be 7. Because Red Dead 2, I don't know, like, I don't want to put it in there yet, because there's still 3 more slots, but I'd probably put it 10. I mean, it would be right on that edge. If it just wasn't so grindy, man. I mean, the grind for that game is just unbelievable. For kind of no reason, in a way. Let me look. You know, I really, like, if it's favorite, though, like, Borderlands 2? God of War in the top 10. See? That's another one. It's like, you know, I don't know. It's like, it's crazy not to put it in there, right? Let me look. Well, I'll tell you right now, Inside Line is on there for sure. Not a question. Let me look. NASCAR the game, Inside Line. That's definitely on there. Fallout New Vegas, Red Dead 1, GTA 4, That's 4 right there. Spec Ops: The Line and Skyrim. That's 6. Spec Ops: The Line, Skyrim. You know what? I'm gonna put Wildlands. Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'm gonna tell you why. That was the first platinum I've ever done. That was the first platinum I ever did. So I'm putting that in there. What is that? What did I say? I said all those. That's what, 7? I think. Is that 7? Hell, I don't even know. I'd have to look. Yeah, I would definitely have to look. I don't even know. I don't even know if that's 7 or 8 or what. Let's see. Who knows? Oh. Give me just 1 second. I'm just checking something on my phone. That's cool. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'll tell you what, Destiny 2 for sure. I'm putting that on there. Just because that game is a tough platinum, honestly. That game is actually kind of tough. And I actually really enjoyed playing that game. Despite what people say about it. Especially trophy hunters, because a lot of trophy hunters don't like Destiny 2. Just in general, because it's got that mechanic where, you know, you lose some of your power level at the end of the season. It's one of those type of deals, and it's like one of those games too where the game's always changing. So like, if you're not on top of it, you're basically gonna have to relearn the game, essentially. So yeah, Red Dead, Fallout New Vegas, Neverwinter, NASCAR Inside Line, Skyrim, GTA 4, Spec Ops: The Line, Ghost Recon Wildlands, Destiny 2. What would I put at the end? Well, I'll tell you right now, for favorite platinums, I would put it in the most proudest, but I wouldn't put it in my favorite. That's Black Ops 3. Destiny 2. Man. I really liked Grid Legends, man, I have to be honest, but like, would I put that over God of War? Like, that is, man, I don't know. What are you playing with a I do not know what you meant by that. Hold on, let me look at that real quick on my channel. Let me look and see what are you playing with a finished driver? What do you mean by that? Like, what am I planning? What am I planning on finishing? Like, what games do I plan on finishing? Is that what you mean? I know you said your English wasn't great, so. I don't know what I'd put for that 10th spot. That's hard. I mean, probably would put God of War, but man, that's. Ooh. I don't know though, if it's my favorites, despite how much I like. No, I meant, are you playing with a Finnish driver from Finland? Oh, you're talking about this guy talking. Yeah, you're talking about the co-driver in the game. I see. I guess he's basically the guy that just tells me where to go. But no, like if you're talking about an actual person, it's not an actual person, it's just somebody in the game. It's like the co-driver on this. He's the guy sitting in the right, just talking. This guy. I don't know if you've seen me move the mirror, but... What are your worst platinums? Mine are Ice Age and Life is Strange. You know, I've actually done both of those games. I've actually done the Ice Age. Is it the one on PS4 and PS5? Scrat's Nutty Adventure? Tell me if it's that one. Is it Ice Age, Scrat's Nutty Adventure? Oh my word. I have to know if that... It is, oh my word. You know, I don't think it's that bad, man. Like, if you want to say in terms of platformer games it sucks, okay, but I don't know. Like, I don't think it's bad. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't think it's like, I don't know. It's not good. I'm not gonna say it's like not good. Worst platinums? I mean, I'll tell you a game that I stopped doing, and I think it's the worst 100% ever, because finding boosting people that will like help you through it is about as painful as breaking your leg. And that's H1Z1 online. I hate that game. I hate that game. I hate that game. I mean, if there is one game in the history of games I recommend anybody never touch and stay away from, it is H1Z1 Battle Royale. Never boost with it, people on it, never play with anybody, just avoid it like the plague. It is that bad. It is honestly that bad. I cannot stand it. And I don't even have it done. So, and honestly, I don't plan on going back. I could care less about having 100% trophy list on my account. Don't ever play it, man. Don't ever waste your time with Battle Royale Platinum games. Like, I mean, obviously Fortnite, you don't have to. You got to play Save the World to get trophies on it. But trying to think of anything. Worst platinums. I mean, I don't know. Mr. Masagi was pretty stupid. That one's on there for sure. I'd say Mr. Masagi. That one was stupid. I mean, we're saying worst platinums though, but like, my name is Mayo. You could say that, but like, it's easy. So like, is it really like horrible? Is that a horrible experience? I don't think it is. If it's a game you can do in an hour, I mean, or around that hour mark, I mean, is it really that horrible of an experience? I don't know. I don't know how people view that answer. I mean, Mr. Masagi's pretty easy as well, but I don't know. Something about something about that game I did not like at all. I think I'd rather type on a jar of mayonnaise. Oh, I'll tell you one that I hated, and it's an easy platinum, is Goosebumps the game. I'll put that one too, because I hated the experience the entire time. Because, yeah, that game is quick, but you have to literally click on so many things. On so many things. It is so egregious and stupid. Yeah, I would recommend to anybody not even touch that. I would rather somebody play Infamous First Light that's going to take a little bit longer than someone play that game and have to like watch a guide and have to stress about going back and pausing and pausing and playing and pausing and playing. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. That one's pretty bad. I'd probably go Mr. Masagi, then probably Goosebumps. Because Mr. Masagi was just like, it was super easy, but it was just stupid. So stupid. 3? Man, I don't know, like, that's the thing, like, I guess I could go with that stupid chocolate brownie game, the jumping chocolate brownie, but to me that's not a horrible platinum, because it's easy. Like, there's nothing that made me like pull my hair out. I'll tell you what, despite how good the graphics look, Uncharted Lost Legacy, it's a great game, but there's too many collectibles. There's way too many collectibles on that game. And honestly, I was going to give that game, if I had to give an overall review, I was going to give that game like a 6 out of 10. But I'm actually going to give it a 3, just because of the collectibles. No lie when I tell you there's 80 collectibles in a chapter, there really is. There's 80 collectibles, there's 70 collectibles or something like that in one chapter. Just why? Why is that a thing? Why does anybody like want to do that? Why add that much game time? I don't know. To me, all that was added gameplay for no reason. Most people would probably say this one's pretty bad. 6. But, I don't know, like, I don't know. I like driving games, so like none of this bothers me at all. But I know some people that do just platinum trophies, like they don't really, they just play games, you know, they would hate doing this. Absolutely hate it and despise it. I mean, most people probably would. I mean, if I had to pick three, those would be the first three that come to mind. I mean, Uncharted Lost Legacy just had way too many platinums. Way too many. And it sucks because, like, if I'm rating the game, or if I'm rating worst platinums, that's got to be on there because it's just the collectibles were just so bad, just so painfully bad for no reason. I'm thinking about some other stuff too. I'm just not quite sure.
And left 4 short, item 3, open, 30, left 5, 50, flat right, and finish.
There was a glitch on what? Let me look. Let's see what you're saying real quick. Let me look here. There was a glitch to get the crushing difficulty trophy, but not even playing the game on crushing and Uncharted 4 Thieves End. There's a glitch to get the crushing difficulty trophy, but by not even by not even playing the game on crushing and Uncharted 4. Huh. I have yet to play Uncharted 4. Should I? I wonder. I wonder if I should do that for, I wonder if I should do that for 160. Or 155. Platinum 155. Do WRC 6, Far Cry 3, and then that game. Wait, is your chat glitched? I said, was there a glitch? Is your chat glitched? I said, was there a glitch? Was there a glitch? Oh, was there a glitch to get the crushing difficulty trophy by not even playing the game? Oh, was there? I'm not quite sure. I've never played Uncharted 4, so I have no idea. I have Lost Legacy. So yeah, that's weird, ain't it? I played the first 3 Uncharted games, got the 100%, and then I did Lost Legacy, and I didn't even do 4. I know. Probably should have done 4, then Lost Legacy, but I'll be honest with you, the only reason I did Lost Legacy was because it was on PS Extra, and so, you know, I just took advantage of it since it was on Extra. managed to get it done.
Right 3, keep in, and left 3, keep in. And right 4, tightens, into junction, 40.
But yeah, I should play Uncharted 4. I don't know why I don't.
Left 6, 30, left 4, long, caution, brake. And right 2, short, into
At
left
least try to
4,
do like the
2,
survival
keep in.
stuff with somebody.
And left 3, keep in, into right 3, tightens, into left 4, long, over crest, 40. Into right 4, tightens, and left 3, keep in. And right 6, and right 5, short, into left 6, short, tightens 5, into right 6, long, tightens 4,
There we
keep
go.
in, and left 4, tightens, and right 4, 30, over crest, open, 30. Right 4, short, left 6, long, tightens 4,
There.
and left 5, short, 60.
Oh yeah, there's online in Uncharted 4. Yeah, there is. There's some multiplayer stuff, and then there's
Danger, right 5, tightens 3,
uh,
short, and left 5, and right 5.
survival stuff on there. But I think that with the multiplayer, you can AFK it. Well, not necessarily AFK it, but you can solo it by yourself. You don't actually need somebody else. Could be wrong though, but
Left 5, 50. Flat right, and finished.
is Uncharted Lost Legacy the easiest Uncharted game since it's 3 out of 10 and the other games are like 6, 5 out of 10? Yeah, but okay, here's the deal. Like, that game is easy, but if you do not like collectibles, do not play that game. Just do not play that game. And I'm being honest. Like, I'm telling you, man, like the collectibles for that game are just absolutely unnecessary, some of them. Like, I'm all for, like, putting collectibles in games, but when you have to put that many collectibles in a chapter, and if you play the game, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You'll be there forever.
40, left 6, and right 6.
You will honestly be there forever.
And left 4, long, keep in, into flat right, tightens 5.
If there was one thing I could change in that game, it would definitely be the collectibles. Because there are just way too many. But yes, to answer your question on difficulty, yes, Lost Legacy is the easiest of those 5, I would say. But I haven't played Uncharted 4, so I don't know. Of the 4 games that I have played, though, on PS4, yeah, Lost Legacy, definitely. Without question. It's the easiest, but I don't know, I didn't really like the Platinum for that game at all. Like, way too many collectibles. I cannot stress that enough. Way too many collectibles. By the way, Lost Legacy has an auto pop. Make sure to auto pop it if you want. Oh, okay, that's... You know what? Normally, I would just play games, you know, and not auto pop, but I'll tell you what, I will definitely auto pop that game. Just because of how much I hate it. Or how much I hate the collectibles. That's amazing though, that has an auto pop.
And left 5, short, 60. Right 4, short, and left 5, 100. Flat left, and right 4, 40. Danger, right 5, tightens 3, short, and left 5.
Three people watching.
Tightens 3, keep in, into left 3.
Oh my word. And there I go. Yeah, I should have just restarted this one because, like, I think there is an auto pop that says, but when you check how quickly someone has got it, it took some 3 to 4 minutes, and even that is weird. That took some people 3 and 4 minutes to do everything. That is weird. I know some like auto pops that ain't complete auto pops with stuff, so like, you know, you got to do like a collectible to get all the collectibles to pop. It's like some stuff like that. I've seen games that do stuff like that. Oh man, tell you what, I hate to, but I'm probably gonna do a couple more and then get off for today. Sadly, just because I still got to make dinner and I need to relax because I have work in the morning, and there's only like 40 laps of the race, so I'm probably gonna take a look at that and check it out. But I'll do 3 more. Do 3 more of these and then probably call it for today. And then I definitely know this weekend I might have a little bit more time to stream, but man, I thought I was going to have a lot more time to do stuff, but man, I really didn't. Editing that video just took forever. Absolutely forever. Okay, it's 1 a.m., so I'll send it to sleep. Yeah, no, you're good, man. Like I said, I'm going to do this race. This is what I'm doing right now, and I'm going to do 2 more. And then I'm just going to go ahead and call it. Because normally I'm on here for, normally try to do 2.5 hours, but yeah, 1.5, that's probably a good stopping point. Gives me time to go make some dinner and do a couple of things before heading to bed and getting up in the morning and having another day at work, start it all over again. Someone said the MISC trophies don't auto-pop on Lost Legacy, so you have to do them. Aha! That's what it is. So you probably can auto-pop the collectible trophies, which that just saves so much time. That saves so much time. for sure. I don't even know how many more of these I even got. I don't know if this is the last one or not. I'll tell you what, I'll just make this one the last one. I don't even know. I'm sitting here just pressing buttons. Just, this stuff becomes so mind-numbing after a while, for sure. I know that. Oh. I'm gonna do that.
40, left 6, and right 6, tightens, 30, left 4, long, keep in flat right, tightens 5, 30, left 4, long, opens, 60, left 4, short, into right 3,
Are you doing the Nomad Trophy? I'm doing the accomplishment trophy there, legend. But while I'm doing the legend trophy, I'm also getting the Nomad trophy as well. So I'm doing two things at once because I'm putting miles on the car while I'm trying to complete 1,000 stages. I'll show you here at the end. I didn't mean to do that. There we go.
Left 3, keep in, into right 3, tightens, into left 4, long, over crest, 40. Right 4, tightens, and left 3, keep in, and right 6. And right 5, short, into left 6, short, tightens 5, into right 6, long, tightens 4, keep in, and left 4, tightens, and right 4, 30, over crest, opens, 30. Right 4, short, left 6, long, tightens 4, long. And left 5, short, 60. Right 4, short, and left 5, 100. Flat left, and right 4, 40. Danger, right 5, tightens 3, short, and left 5, and right 5, tightens 3. Keep in, into left 3. Into flat right, tightens 5, 30. Left 4, short, into right 5, and left 4, short, tightens 3, flat, open,
Alright, here we go. Coming around this corner.
35, 50.
Oh.
Flat right, and finished.
Alright. And there we go. Let me check, make sure. Statistics. So yeah, right there in the top left, I got 3,335.93 kilometers total. And then I've got, what, 519 stages. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good amount. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this live stream. So until then, like, comment if you guys haven't yet, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until then, I will catch you guys in the next live stream. What do you need for the legend trophy or accomplishment? Oh yeah, I can show you that real quick right before I leave. That's it right there, 1,000 stages, and then the other one is the kilometers, which is right here, Nomad. There's also accomplishment for Nomad, so that in the 1,000 stages. So since I'm driving, you know, I'm putting the miles on the car while doing that, so I'm just doing two at once. And then obviously the last one's down here at the bottom. Right here. So you'll get that one once you complete those two, which is obviously part of the Platinum as well. But anyways, take it easy, man. Have a good rest of your evening or night. And until then, I will catch you guys in the next video.